What up, my family? This video about to be about compassion and forgiveness, man. Now these is two of the many things, man, two of the main things. If you still believe in getting to heaven, look, man, y'all just need to stop all that. As soon as y'all hear one word at the Bible, y'all mad because y'all blocking yourself from lots of stuff, man. That's the only way I can explain it. Like I said before, I think heaven and hell is within yourself. Well, even to make it to the heaven within yourself, there needs to be some things that need to be done. So that's what I'm going to tell you about in this video, okay? Now, man, if you want to make it to heaven, man, you got to forgive people, man. I'm just not talking about no cliche, forgive everyone, turn the other cheek. Just because you forgive somebody don't mean that you need to turn the other cheek and allow them to walk all over you, man. But remember when you used to be in church? Remember when you used to say the Lord's Prayer? Even if you didn't, you can look up the Lord's Prayer right now and see exactly what I'm talking about. One of the main things that it say in there is, forgive my trespasses as I forgive those who trespass against me. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Forgive my trespasses as I forgive those who trespass against me. Y'all hear that? One more time. Forgive my trespasses as I forgive those who trespass against me. What you think that mean, man? That's you asking God or your higher self, whatever you believe in, to forgive you just as much as you forgive others. So, think about it. If you die right now, and there's some people that you haven't forgiven, and you've been saying that prayer, even if you haven't, I'm sure that prayer was there for a reason, because it's showing you what God is going to forgive you about. Now, check it, man. If you don't forgive everybody who came up against you, how do you expect God to forgive you? Them as your brothers and sisters, man. Y'all know about oneness. Y'all know God is everything and everyone. Even the ones you don't forgive, that's God's people, man. Even the ones you hate, that's God's people. That's part of God, man. So you coming up to heaven and asking God to forgive you, but you you pretty much won't forgive him. Since all things are him, if you don't forgive one person for one thing that they did, that's part of him, right? So you don't forgive him, but you steady asking him to forgive you and let you into his kingdom, even though it is your highest self, when you still got the baggage of you not forgiving other people who have trespassed against you. That don't make no sense, huh? That's your key into heaven, man. Remember that. Now I know y'all gonna understand this. Y'all like all that Egyptian stuff, man. I know lots of different doctrines and all types of different religions, man. Now we're gonna get to the Egyptian stuff. They say your heart got to be lighter than a feather. Now, what makes people angry throughout the day? What makes people snap on people? It's not just that one thing that somebody has done. It's because they don't forgive somebody who has done something similar to them in the past and that made them tick. So because of their non-forgiveness, now they done snapped on someone and their heart is not light as a feather, right? Think about that deeply, man. What causes your heart to not be lighter than a feather? Don't just get on the surface subject about anger and lust and all that different stuff and attachments. Get on the real deal, man. Unforgiveness is going to be one of the biggest things that keep you from having your heart lighter than a feather. So that's exactly the same thing they talking about, man. It's all the same stuff. All these religions is the same thing. That's why I can talk about the Bible and know what I'm talking about within myself, because I have already connected it with the whole. Even though a lot of y'all don't like the Bible on my channel, but it's all good though. I can see it by when I post videos of Jesus. I get half of the views, man. And anyway, so if you don't forgive others, man, how you gonna be forgiven? If your heart ain't lighter than a feather, didn't the Egyptians say you won't make it into the kingdom? Do y'all understand what hell is like? according to these teachings, man, it just goes on forever and forever and forever. Imagine 20 trillion years passing by, and you still sitting in there. Matter of fact, we're gonna start at 1 million years. 1 million years pass by, you still sitting there in the fire, getting tortured by demons. So supposedly, that's what the Bible say, and the Egyptian teachings say, or you get ate by an animal or something. The Egyptian teachings say, but just imagine, man, millions of years gone by, you still getting tortured. You calling up for help, ain't no help came. And you still getting tortured millions of years, trillions of years, billions of years, just passing by, man. Then all of a sudden it gets to like just countless numbers of years, and ain't nobody helps you. You gonna feel terrible, ain't you? Yes, you is, man. So y'all gotta stop all that egotistical mess, man. Forgive each other and have compassion for each other. Now, compassion is not about just listening to seeing that somebody does something to you and say, "Oh, it's all good," because he going through some hard times. Nah, compassion is putting yourself in this person's shoes, man, and seeing exactly what they go through. Now, one time I read one of Thich Nhat Hanh's books, man, and what Thich Nhat Hanh was talking about was, he said that he was in the Vietnam War, or he was alive during the Vietnam War, and he stayed in a monastery, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is from his book, Fragrant Palm Leaves. Now, when in the monastery, these soldiers came to his monastery and stole all their rice, man. They stole all their rice, man, and they was upset. They was upset because they couldn't do nothing about it. But he decided to meditate on it. He meditated on it and seen all the stuff that this man done went through. Then lost his family. Then lost his home. Then seen multiple people get killed. And he seen that all this man wanted to do was follow his orders and survive, man. It wasn't nothing personal. It just is what it is, man. And they ended up being the victims. So he had compassion for him. He understood what he went through and said, how would I feel if I went through that? Would I be able to hold myself together? Or might I might just end up turning up on someone? Well, I might just end up turning out on somebody. And because of that, man, he found peace in his heart, because he understood what that man was going through. So instead of chasing him down, killing him, he let him have the rice. And that's part of unconditional love, man. It's compassion and forgiveness. And y'all don't even know that. Well, y'all might know. I ain't going to say that. But when you have compassion and forgiveness and unconditional love for people, they usually start to feel that conviction for what they done did to you, because they feel that spirit of God on you. They start to feel that conviction, and later they might come apologize to you or anything, or say a prayer for you, anything, and come and pay you back, even if it's 20 years later. But when you constantly have hate for them, then they can feel that. And all that's going to do is cultivate more hate, more fire. And it's only going to lead them to more destruction, because you couldn't have no compassion, forgiveness, and unconditional love for them. So everybody have compassion, forgiveness, unconditional love. And I'm going to start making better videos, all right? So anyway, nah, seriously though, the content what I'm talking about is cool, but I want this stuff to be like interesting. I like to edit videos, so I'm gonna make these videos look real cool once I get the time, once I get all the stuff right, man. We in the park out here. We in the park out here chilling, for real. Anyway, so thank y'all for watching, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll see y'all next time. I hope y'all like the new name, the Rising Sun, or the Rising Sun from the East. Whichever one I'll end up liking in the next 5 minutes. That's on what. That's the thing I'm gonna do. Just like all my girls. I'm playing. Let me stop playing. Anyway, I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.